Hey everyone, and welcome, and thanks for joining GuruFocus's weekly YouTube live session. I'm Will, and this week I'm going to be taking you through the all-in-one screener, which is one of the most versatile and powerful tools on the GuruFocus site. So if you're not familiar with stock screeners, they're a tool that allow you to find stocks based on whatever criteria you're interested in. So I'll go ahead and open up a screener here. If you just click on the Screeners tab or All-in-One Screener, it's going to bring you up a blank screener here. And since we have no filters set or values associated with those filters, we're just going to have the entire universe of stocks down in the results section here. But if you were to build one from scratch, as you would start inputting different values, the screener would start filtering out all of the stocks that didn't meet the qualifications you were interested in. So you can either build one from scratch, or you can start with one of the many pre-made GuruFocus screens. So we have tons of great screeners that focus on different strategies like dividend strategies, growth strategies, insider and guru strategies. One of my favorites are the high quality, low capex screeners. So if we're to click on any of these GuruFocus screens, it's going to automatically load that screener and all of the filters and values associated with it. So we've got this, we've got these filters here separated into these different tab groups based on their category. But if you want a quick look at all of the active filters for a particular screener, you can click on this Active Filters tab right here. So right now we've got the high quality, low capex screener open. So you can see that it's going to focus on some things like high return on invested capital, high financial strength, strong margins, etc. And we've got our results down here below. So all of these stocks that appear below this screener are going to meet all of the qualifications associated with it. So you could either dive right into the results, or you could start tweaking the screener from there. So you can either adjust the existing metrics, or you can add in entirely new ones. And as you do, those results are going to update automatically down below. So from here, you could start researching those stocks individually, adding them to a portfolio, or come down here and quickly export the results of your screener. But another cool tool that's fairly unique to GuruFocus is our built-in backtesting tool for all of these screeners. So now that we've got this modified high-quality screener set up, if we wanted to examine the strategy underlying this screener, we could come over here and click this backtesting button. And that's going to let us set up essentially a hypothetical portfolio using this screener as the selection tool. So you start by picking the number of stocks you want to select out of the screener results. So we'll just stick with 10, and then how you would like to rank those results. So for any given screener, there's typically going to be multiple stocks that make the screener, that meet all of the qualifications. So then you get to choose how you want to rank those results. The default is by market cap, so the ones that appear at the top will be the highest market cap, bottom the lowest. But you can choose to rank those results, those top however many stocks you're choosing, by whatever metric you think is most important. So if we were to select something like return on capital, then we would be choosing the 10 stocks out of the screener results with the highest return on invested capital. And then you select the period of time that you would like to test it and the rebalance period. Then all you have to do is click go, and then it is going to run historical data through this screener. So for each period, it's going to run all of that historical data through the screener and make selections based on all of the criteria we've set up here. And then right now we have it set to a 6-month rebalance period. So every 6 months, it's going to rerun that screener and remove from our portfolio the stocks that no longer meet the qualifications of the screener or are no longer the top 10 based on return on capital, and replace them with the new ones that are. And then at the end, it's going to give you an overview of that performance. So we can see the performance of this high quality, low capex screener relative to benchmarked against all of the major indices. Got the annualized details down here. As well as all your essential risk information. So for these back tests, you can play around with all kinds of different rebalance periods, different ranking types, and really zero in on the type of strategy that works best for you based on your financial goals. But similarly to the screener results themselves, you can export all of these back tests to share them or analyze them on your own, and continue further tweaking your strategy as well. But as far as the screener itself, some of the other features that are easy to miss are the fact that one is the customizable views of the screener. So all of these results here, you can set these columns up to display whatever metrics you're most interested in. To set up a custom view, you would just come over here to this Views Customize button. And when you click that, it'll bring up this little builder here where you can either browse for different things to add, or if you have something in mind, just type it into the search bar here. And then once you click any of these metrics here, it'll add it to your screener view, and it'll appear over here in your in this right-hand column, and that's how you would go about rearranging your columns. So the bottom of the column here is going to represent the right-hand side of your table. So to move something to the left, you would just drag it up and drop it wherever you're interested in. If there are existing columns here you don't want, just click the X button here to remove it. And then if you want, you can save these views to come back to. Just give it a name, click Save. And then that's going to allow you to select this view from your My Views section, whether you're in the screener or in the portfolio tool. And you can set multiple of these, set your favorite one as default, or toggle quickly between several. But we also have lots of pre-built GuruFocus views that focus on different principles like profitability versus growth versus valuation. So this is a super convenient way to really quickly compare all of the key metrics about any number of companies you're interested in. But then another tool of the screener is we touched on the notion of ranking your results. So you can rank those based on any particular metric, either in your backtesting results or here in your active results, by just clicking on the column you want to rank the results by, either ascending or descending. But you can also build out custom rankings. If you come over here to My Ranking and click Add Customize Ranking, you can build out custom rankings based on what percentage of what metric you want it to weight the most. So this is how you would build out those custom ranks. And that's another way to just dive even deeper into the nuance of the backtests and really zero in on that strategy. Another cool tool of the screener is if you want a chart view of all your results instead of the table, you just come over here to this chart icon, and there's any number of charts that you can quickly compare from your screener results. So if you just wanted to quickly assess the GF value of all your screener results, you could do that this way. GF score and any important charts you were interested in. And again, all of these results can be downloaded as well. So the backtesting tool isn't the only way to use historical data with the screener. If you're interested in screening for current companies based on historic results, you can click this plus button next to the icon, and that'll let you screen for any number of metrics based on historical performance. So you would just select the time period here, and then set your values here as well. That's a super powerful aspect of the GuruFocus screener. It's something that our premium members can do for up to 5 years of historical data, but our Premium Plus members can run these back tests and filter based on historical data all the way back to 2006. So it's a super powerful analytical tool there. So that's kind of the basics of the screener functionality as far as how to build out and customize a screener. Now, if you do make adjustments to a GuruFocus screen or you build out one yourself, make sure you come up here and click the Save button. Once you give it a name, you can click Save, and then whatever customizations you've made to a GuruFocus screen or whatever fully custom screen you've built is now going to show up in your My Screens section. It'll also be in this My Screens column of the drop-down here. And if you leave this email alerts button checked, you can get notified anytime a new stock makes your screen that didn't previously. So in the active results section here, if tomorrow a company that was not on this list suddenly started meeting these qualifications and appeared in my screener, I could get a notification of that. So that's a great tool for monitoring opportunities with very little effort. There's some screener setup on the front end, but then you can just wait to be notified when good opportunities arise. So that email alert feature is super, super powerful. But all these kind of manual inputs we've done, if that's a little overwhelming or don't want to look for it or just want to give the tool a try, we now have our Guru AI fully integrated with the screener. So if you click on Guru AI here, in this text box here, you can essentially just describe in plain English the kinds of companies you're looking for. And then based on that, Guru AI will assemble the appropriate filters for you to run a screen based on your requests. So you can either do that from here inside the all-in-one screener, or you can do it from anywhere across the site by just clicking on the AI button here and just tell Guru AI what you're looking for. So once you get these set up, whether it's by yourself or with Guru AI, same thing, just click the Save button here to save those for future use. Alrighty, well, thank you guys for joining us, and make sure you reach out with any questions you might have.